Hey guys, Corey here with Coat of Arms TV, and we are back at an undisclosed location. I'm here with Steve from Spectre Limited and Crusader Arms, where we are testing for the new Crusader 9 5.56 upper. So it's a complete upper conversion. See how many rounds could be put in the 5.56 upper without any hiccups.
We're gonna put a whole case through a whole 1,000 rounds.
What was it about this gun for you that you feel really proud about bringing it to market, you know, aside from any of the other projects that you've worked on?
I mean, I really like monolithic guns that the upper is all one piece, because then you don't have anything moving or shifting or, you know, anything like that. I really like monolithic designs. I really like the MP5 style charging handle, because here in Canada we don't have a lot of stuff like that. So I was really excited to see that as well. And just to be able to bring another non-restricted semi-automatic 5.56 rifle to market, it's great. The more guns we can have on the market, the better it is for us and our community.
And being able to have it in a combo package, but also a guy who limps into the market, gets a Crusader 9, even at a Liberator price, you know, 13 and change, right? And then you're getting that, and then you can upgrade up to a 5.56 down the road if you want. So you're not spending all your money at one time. Yeah. So there are some options there. I know you have a limited amount of time that you're going to be offering the 5.56 upper. What's your thoughts on that?
So the upper won't be available as a standalone item for too long, just because we only have so much production. So people want guns, right? There's already a few Crusaders out there that people want uppers for, and we'll gladly supply them with them. But then once I think we've filled that niche, we're going to stop making uppers as a standalone item, and you'll have to buy the whole gun.
So part of the testing here today isn't just for function, but it's also for function with different magazines. Right now we're running through cross mag. We've got some Magpul Gen 3 mags that we're running, also some Elanders, another steel mag that I'm not sure what the brand is, and then we also got the 10 round LAR mags, pistol mags. So far we've ran all those mags with no issue, and I know a lot of guns typically have issues with different mags, what we've experienced over the years. So far so good. Super happy about that. Another thing too to note is with the 5.56 upper, they've also got a new bolt release here. So push up.
We've designed this one to work with all mags. We shouldn't have any issues where someone calls me up and says, hey, this mag doesn't work.
So not a single stoppage that to our knowledge at this point. The only thing that we have seen a little bit of is castle nut coming a little bit loose, screw coming a little bit loose in the grip, and then also the screw in the optic red dot coming a little bit loose as well. Tighten everything back down, and then back up and shooting without a problem, right? The announcement has not been made, but you're hearing it first on Coat of Arms. You're going to be seeing this configuration or something similar to this configuration in a 5.56 dedicated platform, where you don't have to buy the 9mm and then a 5.56 upper. However, I highly recommend it, because it's a lot more cost effective to be able to shoot 9mm in training than it is to shoot 5.56. You know, probably half the cost, or pretty close there too. Now, if you just buy the upper, there's no mag included. Hopefully you have a mag that'll fit, standard AR-15 mag.
That's right.
In addition to that, with the combo though, the combo comes with a AR mag or AR style mag, and then also a 9mm Glock mag.
That's right.
So you have both. And the one great thing I noticed as well in this conversion, the upper will also come with a bolt release. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so to action a gun properly in a 5.56, you kind of need a bolt hold open and a bolt release. So we can lock it open with the MP5 style charging handle, but it's really cumbersome to try to charge the gun when it's open with that style of charging handle. So we've decided to include the bolt hold open and the bolt release with the upper. So you can put that in your gun. It'll just fit right in the hole that's already there, and it's no problem.
Runs hard, pulse is good, stays flat, really nice weight balance considering it's a bit of a beefier upper. You know, considering its comparison to, like, say, an MCR or like AR-15, something standard in that size.
So one of the things we upgraded from our previous designs that we've done before is the bolt in this gun is much heavier, and the gas system is way bigger. So previous designs were using a 1/4 inch piston. This gun is a 3/8 piston, so it's way stronger, way heavier, but we won't have any breakage.
So does this feel like, even when you were to lock the bolt back,
yeah,
it feels like it's...
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's...
And can you push forward on this and it still works? So it's right there, man. It's just ergos,
yeah,
right?
that's
just slight
what we
ergo
need,
change.
yeah.
One of the things I love about getting out on a day like this, kind of early in production sample, is we get a chance to test it out, and the, you know, the designs of what's currently, gave some feedback. The other guys in the range here, we were feeding back, letting them know, change this, maybe thin this out, and you're gonna go back to the drawing board. And Steve, you adapted for yourself, being a left-handed shooter, to be able to use your knuckle.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see how ergonomically it's designed to work for both.
You know,
Yeah.
using your edge of your finger for the right-handed side of the safety too, right?
Yes. And that's the benefit of coming out and testing these things and seeing a left-handed shooter, right-handed shooter.
Yeah, we never would have found these issues if you didn't have a bunch of different guys trying it, for sure.
I know a lot of guys out there that may not have a lot of experience with firearms, and I know a lot of guys are apprehensive even about taking their guns apart to clean them.
Sure.
One of the great things that I love about this platform is how intuitive it is, much like an AR-15.
Exactly.
The pins are the same, you know, the bolt kind of removes the same. Yep. Cleaning is very similar, but with less things to go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't have to clean the bolt like you do an AR-15 either, because none of the gas is going inside the bolt mechanism. With direct gas impingement bleed off, that's what an AR-15 operates, you have gases going into the bolt carrier group and then out the side of the ejection port. This gun, all the gas is leaving the gas block at the front of the gun. None of that gas is going inside. Guys are used to getting their Crusader 9 in a 9mm conversion. That's kind of what came out first. Now that we have the 5.56 upper available shortly, what's going to happen is we're going to have Ken do a demonstration of how quick you can convert your 9mm to a 5.56 with the 5.56 upper. Now this you can purchase if you have the 9mm already, the Crusader 9. You can also purchase the 5.56 upper. Now it's also available in a package, which is the 9mm gun, rifle, also with the 5.56 upper in a combo package that comes both in a Liberator and also in a comp. So Liberator with mil-spec trigger and just generic stock and grip, and then in a comp with a Trigger Tech adjustable trigger, and then the Magpul furniture. So basically what we're going to do here, put Ken to the test on just doing the swap over and show you how easy it is. For demonstration purposes, there is a set screw that holds the mag well in addition to the mag release for the AR-15 style mag release. So what we're going to do here is we've got that set screw out, so you doesn't need to be in there. It's there if you wanted to fix, so it will not accidentally ever be removed accidentally in the field. Steve's got the timer over here, and we're about to do the conversion. And count down 3, 2, 1 for us, Steve. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, start by taking out the adapter. Start by opening up the gun. Taking out bolt here. I like to lay it down like this. Push the pin out. Sometimes it's a little tight. Just grab this, just give it a little tap. There you go. That's off. Grab this. I'm left-handed, so I hold it in my left hand. Push the pin in. Bolt carrier. Good to go.
All right, what we got there for time?
1 minute, 6 seconds.
This is marketed really at somebody who's going to be able to buy a combo for less money than, let's say, Tavor or X95, something in that price range, less, and you get 2 calibers. And just the confidence in knowing that you can still shoot at the range and train even if your budget's a little tight.
Yeah, everybody wants to save money. Like, even if you can afford, why would you spend more, right?
And one of the other things I think guys may be excited about, being a monolithic upper, you could mount your optic, you could sight it in for your 9mm, and then mount a separate optic on the other upper and just swap them out, and they should hold zero.
They would 100% hold zero. Yeah, unless you bang it, there's no reason why your optic would move, because the monolithic upper is in line with the barrel. It has nothing to do with the low receiver. So if that's sighted in, you'll be able to switch them back and forth and not have to change the zero at all.
At the end of the day, from a functionality and testing standpoint, man, I couldn't be happier with what we're seeing so far. And I've never had a gun go that many rounds. I think we're at about 1,300 rounds plus, yeah. And never had a single hiccup.
We ran out of ammunition. If we brought more, I think we could have kept going. The design of this gun keeps most of the dirt and gas outside of the chamber. And the way it's running on 2 steel rods is it really would take a lot to stop the gun. That's why it keeps running. I think within the next couple of weeks, we should start to see them rolling off the line. Like, we're right there. This was kind of the final test to see whether we should go ahead with production or if things needed to be retooled. And after today's performance of the gun, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't go full steam ahead on making these things.
Thanks for inviting us out.
Awesome, thanks for coming. It was a lot of fun.
If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and as always, leave us a comment. We want to hear what you have to say. If you want to support us, you can go to coatofarmstv.com for all of our latest apparel. This is Coat of Arms.